But you make a good point. And Degas, until you get some stabilization, if you want to use that word, in the NASDAQ, in tech, that's something you can build on. It's hard to kind of come to the conclusion that we've bottomed.
Right.
You're absolutely correct. And what we're really concerned about is the consumer. The consumer confidence index is at 97. It's indicative when it's below 100 that the consumer is looking at this market and really understanding that it's going to be negative going forward. And so that may mean that they may increase their savings and reduce spending, which could have an impact on the consumer going forward. You know, we noticed that the big three, which will be the housing, healthcare, and higher education, all these things are being impacted by inflation, which means that the consumer may stop spending, and that could be a real negative for the market.
You looking to do any buying, Carrie? Or is it too early?
Definitely. Well, we're looking. We have a list. You know, I look at the number of stocks down 50% or more all the time. And yesterday, that number of companies that were $35 billion or higher within the last year and are down over 50%, there were 63 names on that list. So we're looking at buying, and we have a few names we've been tracking for over a year that were much higher than our price target and are getting very, very close. And we're not the only ones. You know, there's $1.5 trillion of private equity money on the sidelines. There are buyers out there like Pfizer bought Biohaven yesterday, and lots of big companies who have had steady cash flow, who have to be looking at what's out there and talking to CEOs and founders of companies that can't be very happy with their foray into public markets over the last year. So, you know, you have to take the opportunity, even though it's not clear that when you buy, it's the right time. Every buyer recently has been too early. You know, it's been premature because the market has gone lower, and the fears about inflation and supply chain and they're all there. But the market predicts, the market foresees, the market isn't looking backward. And at a certain point, no one is going to ring a bell and say it's time to buy, everyone. We're going to just have to make those moves carefully. And hopefully, at a certain point over the next couple of months, we're going to see that stabilization. The market's trying to find its bottom now.